Hello everybody, good morning. We are live out here for season 1, qualifier number 3, all the way up at Dexterity Depot in Pennsylvania. My name is Megan Budway. I am the founder and director of the Women's Ninja Association, joined by Jen Sanders, our course director, who's gonna be reffing behind the camera all weekend. And we are super excited. This is our 3rd qualifier. We saw you guys at Ascend, we saw you guys at Warrior Tech, and now we are out here at Dexterity Depot with some really fun courses. We've got a speed course and a challenge course for you guys today. Top 5 ladies are looking for those qualification spots to go to our finals. In order to qualify for the Women's Ninja Association finals, you are going to be running 2 courses. A speed course is more of a faster, flowy course, and a technical course with a retry system to it. Like I said, the qualification is determined by a combined score of both the speed and the tech course, so you want to place as high as possible on both of those courses. And like I said, top 5 will qualify straight to finals. We do have 1 qualifier left for this season. Last one is going to be in February at Crescent City Ninjas on the 7th and 8th, which is actually Mardi Gras. So if you're looking for a little family vacation, want to qualify for the Women's Ninja Association, that's going to be the way to go. And our finals are going to be March 28th and 29th at Modus Ninja Warriors in Missouri. And if you did not see the news, our season 1 championship is now a straight to worlds qualifier for the World Ninja League. We're super excited for this partnership, for them to sponsor us. The top 3 athletes at our championship per division are going to qualify straight to season 11 worlds. And the 4th through 6th place athletes are going to qualify to their respective regionals in their region. Top 10 are going to be earning those WNL points, which will get you in a better run order spot in your regionals or worlds. So we're really, really excited and grateful to the World Ninja League for their partnership in our season 1 championships. Let's go. We've got our kids and mature kids out here this morning. You're going to be seeing 9 ladies take on the course. Another big shout out to Ninja Works, the premier and only timer of the Women's Ninja Association, helping us keep track of our times, our placements, our leaderboards, our obstacles, everything in between. You can see these overlays on the live stream. We would not have been able to even come close to being possible to making this work without the partnership of Ninja Works. So thank you so much to you guys for making it happen for us. We're very excited. We've got 9 obstacles for our ladies on this speed course this morning. Log rock, walk, double take, precision path, lachey lane, hopsticle, ladders and chutes. I know normally it's chutes and ladders, but when you see the obstacle, you understand the name here. Sonic curve and find your wings, a little lachey to a butterfly at the end of this course. The rules of this course, this is a flow style course. When you fall one time, unfortunately you are done collecting points, but you can continue running the course until your time runs out. They have a 2-minute and 30-second time limit this morning. This speed course was designed by Tim, as well as Emma helped him out a lot too. So it was cool that we had some of the female coaches here that were getting their input in and helping out with the course design. We love our female course designers here at the Women's Ninja Association. So if you like what you see on this speed course, you can thank Tim and Emma. We're gonna have our first runner here, Lucy, take on the course here momentarily. We have 4 kids and 5 mature kids. So congratulations to everyone in this division. You are now qualified to the Women's Ninja Association finals just for showing up here today. Round of applause. But That doesn't mean it's over. These girls want to get the best possible placement they can, because that's going to determine where they run in their run order at our championships in March. All right. We're going to have our first runner stepping up. Going first is never easy, but Lucy's going to do it for us. She's getting that Ninja Works countdown, and Lucy is off on the log walk, getting that first point. They can use their hands and feet on this vault box to go over top of there. And now she is stepping her way through the precision path. She's going to jump out to this lache bar here. Great jump, catches it really close to her. So now she's going to monkey bar her way through. We've got some bar laches. They're diagonal. She decides that she's going to scooch down that one to make that throw a little bit closer there. And she's looking for that dismount here. And she's got it. Great job to Lucy. Moving over now to hopsticle. Later division is going to be hopping off of those onto a bar. Now she's going to climb up. This is ladders. She's going to go down to that box next to her. And now she's got chutes. She's going to shoot her way down a ring slider here. She's going to reach up to that ring. Now she's going to have to pop it up and over that PVC. She's got to drive those knees up. There she goes. Takes a little backswing here. Sticks the landing. Moving on now to the sonic curve. And our final obstacle here is called Find Your Wings. It's a fun line of laches. This group is not going to be doing the butterfly. They're just going to be going from a trapeze bar to the last platform here. Oh, a little bit of a fallback off that last platform. That's okay. She's going to run over to that buzzer. That's going to be 1 minute and 4 seconds for Lucy. 8 obstacles out of 9 completed. Great job for our first runner of the day. That's a cool sound effect. I don't think you guys can hear the train. I don't know what that was. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 9. Yes.
All right, we're on to runner number 2 now. This is Quinn, coming out of M Lab, Ohio. She's got Coach Ryan, because unfortunately Coach Jen cannot coach her, as she is going to be helping with the courses today, stepping across precision path to the laches. Great work. She's moving quickly through this obstacle. Quinn is on to hopsticle, moving her way across, climbing up the ladders, going down the chutes. She's got to pop that ring over the PVC, drive those knees up. Great job. Goes right to the dismount, sticks the landing. Going across now the sonic curve, double stepping a couple of them, gets up to that big throwback. She's gonna get her swing going over, trying to keep that swing alive on the trapeze bar here. Big swings, gets the landing, leans forward, and a buzzer for Quinn. I like that they have like a train sound here for the buzzer. That's awesome. That's gonna put her in first place right now on the speed course with a 52-second finish. And Catherine is gonna be our next runner up, making sure the course is reset. Getting the countdown. And she is stepping her way through. Ooh, she's good. She get over top of the vault box. She is good to go. Trampoline to trampoline. On now, seems like they call her Katie here, so it looks like Katie is jumping out to those lache bars. She's going to shimmy her way over to make it a slightly closer reach there, shimmying her way across the next one, trying to make this throw as easy as possible for herself on the lache lane. Great throw. She's looking for that dismount now. Katie's, steps back a little bit. That's okay, where she's gonna move forward to hopstickle. Looks like we're gonna give her that dismount here. It's gonna use the bar. She's gonna jump down to that box. Big swing here. Just gotta reach to that ring. She's got it. She's gonna hop it over top. She's gotta push it straight up, driving those knees. This is definitely a movement that a lot of kids these age have not really worked on, that sort of kipping motion, driving those knees and pulling and pushing that ring up and over. But Katie is fighting here. Everybody's cheering her on, telling her to push it up. They're so close, so close. Don't give up on us, Katie. She's fighting for it. She's fighting. She's just got to drive it up a little more. She's so close. She's so close to getting it over the top of this. Oh, and just runs out of grip on there. She's going to finish up her course, though, running around the quad steps, looking for this big jump up. Misses the jump, but that's okay. Run over and hit that buzzer, and a great run from Katie. All right, we're gonna go back and fix Katie's run in NinjaWorks in a minute when she missed that dismount backwards on the bars, but now Lennon is up, another M-Lab competitor with Coach Ryan. She's gotta stay on there. She's attacking this course. She needs a confident jump, gets it, no problem. Looking now for these laches. Great work so far, shimmying her way. She's gonna throw a lache here, decides to shimmy a little bit further over and gets that dismount. Great link dismount out of Lennon. Stepping across hopstickle, going up the ladder now so she can get down the chute. Lennon's moving at a really great pace. This is our last kid to go. Our next runner will be in the mature kids division. Lennon is swinging now on that trapeze bar, looking for that ring. Grabs it. She's got to get another hand on there. She's got to push, popping those hips straight up. She's got a little circle motion going. She's got to drive it. She gets it unlocked. Goes right out, falls into the quad step, but that is okay. She's doing a great time here. She's got one obstacle left. She's got to find her wings. Eyeing up this jump. It always looks way scarier from underneath the obstacle than it does to those of us at home. She jumps up, reaching out to that trapeze, trying to keep her swing moving. Kicking her way forward. Almost there. Makes that dismount, running over. And that's gonna do it for Lennon's run. So that's gonna put her in second. Actually, this is correct the way that it is. So that's gonna have Quinn in first. We're gonna do a quick adjustment for the mature kids female course. But this is the kids leaderboard right now coming off of speed. So that means that Quinn is going to be the last runner on our tech course for the kids division because she placed first with that fast time of 52 seconds clear on the speed course. Great job to her. We've got 5 runners in our mature kids division. We've seen Josephine at Ascend is what we're hearing, and we're excited that she's back now for another WNA comp here. at Dexterity. Our first mature kids runner, Josephine, taking on the course up and over the vault box, making sure that she sticks that mat as she walks over to the precision path. Moving on to the lache lane, easy laches linking through, rounding that corner to hopsticle, hopping her way through. Climbing up the ladders. They can also use that block there as well. Jumping down, reaching that ring. She's got to pop it up. Pushing it up, great lock off there, great pull up. Gets that dismount, she's got to stick the landing on that one, rounding the sonic curve. Now this is where the course changes a little bit for them. They're gonna be throwing now to a fidget spinner instead of that trapeze bar, but that is no problem for Josephine. Dismounting off of that fidget, over to the buzzer. 47-second finish out of our first mature kids runner. Great work to Josephine. Lagatha's gonna be our next runner. We've seen her at multiple of our women's competitions. We're excited that she's here at Dexterity.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And she is off. Climbing over top of that vault, using that second trampoline to get her way up, stepping through precision path, jumping out, reaches right away to the second bar. Goes right away to the third, links the dismount, rounding the corner now. She's stepping her way through, up now on the ladders. Keep climbing, Lagatha. She can use that bar there to drop herself down to the platform to make her way down the chute of our chutes and ladders obstacle. She's able to push it and pop it from the trapeze. Sticks the landing, falls into the next obstacle. That is a shared platform, but falling into the next obstacle is totally fine. Makes her way around the sonic curve. Building her swing up. She's looking now to throw up to that fidget spinner. Grabs the fidget. Now she just needs the dismount, running over. And a 1 minute and 1 second clear for Lagatha. That's gonna put her in second place. All right, we've got Brianna here, stepping her way over. Great work on those trampolines. Goes right away to that second bar. Great link, sets her hips back, links the dismount. Very smooth approach on those laches, and she is not slowing down. This might be the fastest we've seen anyone climb up that ladder so far. Reaching out to that trapeze, reaches right away. Pushes that ring up, looking for that dismount. Great hips back on that slider. Brianna is moving super smooth through this course. She's gonna need to throw over to that fidget. Great job linking that dismount over to the buzzer. 43-second finish, putting her in first place on the speed course. Great job. We've got 2 runners left in our mature kids division. Kirsten is up now. Getting that countdown, and she is exploding out of the gate. Up and over, great technique. Wow, good job. Up and over that vault box, jumping out, scooting her way over. Great links through those laches, rounding the corner, stepping through, using her hands to climb up the ladder, looking for that dismount. Doesn't even need the bar, swings over, is able to reach out, goes right away to the ring, slides it down. Great dismount off of it. Around the sonic curve, we're on the final obstacle already. Kirsten is making light work out of this course. Takes one extra swing to make sure she's got that distance. She can set her hips, pull right over to the dismount, and a 42-second clear. 1 second faster than our last runner is gonna put her in first place right now. with our final runner to go for this division. We've got Allie up next.
Ready? Here we go.
Getting that Ninja Works countdown. And Allie is striding her way across. Very smooth. Wow, that was great. Gets her balance underneath her. Links all the way through those laches off of the jump. Not slowing down on this corner. Climbing her way up. Great work. I love how as soon as she lands, she's already setting herself up for the next obstacle. There's no hesitation or pausing on these platforms, and you can see she's got a great swing there. Takes another swing. She's got to set her hips, pulls right, oh, a little sideways there, but now she's gonna get that dismount. It's gonna run over 38 seconds from Allie. Wow, amazing job. So that's gonna put her in first place for the mature kids division, which means she's gonna be our final runner on the tech course. Quinn is gonna be our final runner for the kids division on the tech. So again, we'll have the kids go first. The mature kids will go second on our tech course here. Great job so far. We're gonna switch things over for our tech course, and then we will be right back with you guys. After they go through rules, we give them a little time to walk through for a super fun, challenging course for our ladies. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to the stream. Our ladies just had their walkthrough for the tech course, and now they are walking through with their coach, making sure they know what they're doing, where they're going, making sure they have everything figured out for the tech course. The way that the tech course works, so the speed course you guys saw, it was one fall and your run is done, but you can keep going. The tech course, there is a retry system. So the girls will get 3 tries on every single obstacle. The time will pause between obstacles, so anytime if they fail and they reset, while the obstacle is being reset, the time will pause. They get 3 tries on every single obstacle to get through. If they do fall on their 3rd try, they can keep going, but the points will not continue. They can keep going until their time runs out, and the retries will not count against their final score. So if somebody, they fail a couple things, but they end up with a faster finish overall, they will take that 1st place spot on the tech course. Let's look at our leaderboard overall here. So as you can see, all of the ladies have their placement for speed in one part of their score, and they all have a 0 right now for tech because nobody has run the tech course yet. These girls are looking for the lowest possible place total. If they get 2 first places, that will give them the lowest possible, get them a 2 place total overall. It's a combination of their speed course and their tech course. If they end up having a tie for their place total, whoever places higher on the tech course will be the tiebreaker there, and they will take the 1st place spot overall. So as an example, we're just going to use our 2 girls on the kids division. Quinn got 1st on speed and Lennon got 2nd on speed. Let's pretend that they go over to tech and Quinn gets 2nd on tech and Lennon gets 1st on tech. They both have 3 points total for their place total, but because Lennon got 1st on the tech, she will take that 1st place and be the winner of our qualifier here at Dexterity Depot. For those of you guys watching at home, you're going to see our party dress holds here in the course, brought to you by Pop and Hold. These are actually up for auction right now. So you can see on our screen, if you scan for Venmo, you can get a raffle ticket here. You do not need to be present here at the Dexterity Depot WNA qualifier. You can simply be online and they'll send it to you. Tickets are going to be drawn after the Elite Wave on Sunday. So if you want to win one of these party dress holds that you're going to see here in our tech course, go ahead and scan those QR codes, Venmo over for those raffle tickets. You have to include your name and cell phone number in case you do win in that Venmo comment, and you can have a chance to take home your very own Pop and Hold party dress. Our tech course is going to be a reverse placement of our speed course, like we said. So whoever was last, or whoever got 1st place on our speed course, is going to be running last on our tech course. We're going to have our kids run first, so it's actually going to be Catherine's going to be first, followed by Lucy, and then Lennon, and then Quinn. And then Lagatha is going to be our first mature kids to take on the super fun tech course. We're doing a quick test here of our Ninja Works timer, making sure we got the settings set up correctly for our retries. Then we're gonna have our first runner go. It looks like we've got it set up correctly with a train finish. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that on the live stream, but I hope you can because it's awesome. This course was designed by Matt Bradley with the help from one of the other coaches, Campbell, here. Like I said, it was really cool that we had some of the female coaches input on both of these courses. We love our female course designers, so shout out to them. Some of them were also here helping rig last night, which was really cool too to see. All right, and Katie is gonna be our first runner on the tech course. She's gonna step inside here, stepping her way across. No problem there. Now it's gonna be our pop and hold. We're gonna change that to party dresses. We call them our ball gowns, but this is what you can win by scanning the QR code. You can also see it on our social media as well. Now we're gonna do Queen of Dragons. She's gonna jump out to that first dragon wing and over to the next board that's got a beautifully painted dragon on the bottom of it. Making her way across, she's looking for that dismount here. Oh, steps back on the dismount, but she does get a retry. It is not over yet for her. She did the obstacle perfectly, so now she knows what she has to do. She's just gotta make sure that she can get all the way to that dismount. That is a stable board there, so she can go one hand on each side. She's looking for a little bit bigger throw, gets the dismount, and she is on her way to Hidden Talons, which is, for later divisions, they're gonna be using talons to get across, but we've got some lobster claws here. As Matt said last night when we were setting up the course, we don't want any head bonks in these younger divisions. So it could be hidden lobsters, hidden claws, whatever you want to call it. Misses that dismount there. She's gonna move her way, gets a second try. The time is paused while the obstacle is getting reset. She's gonna try again. Katie is sliding her lobster claws across. Just gotta make sure you don't swing too big side to side because that can happen. You can pull it off, or it slides a little bit on the bar. You want to kind of stay under control here. All right, she's looking for that dismount. Gets her second try. Again, that's why we love retry. And now we are on to out of orbit. We're going to use a trapeze bar and a ring here. And that entire thing, if you saw our great jump off of there. If you saw our story, that is what Jen was spinning on last night. It's the orbit, the big wheel. It's very fun to spin on. We are on now to Bite Back. You can see our two T-Rex holds if you were paying attention to Matt Bradley's story. Their names are Sue and Stan. These are names of the oldest T-Rex fossils that we have. Looks like she kicks Sue's mouth open a little bit there. She's gonna get another chance, right? She's gonna swing on that first fossil. If she can reach into the mouth instead of kicking it, she's gonna have a better, oh, it's a little too far out of reach. She does get another try. Did we pause the time? There we go. All right, now she's gonna get another chance here. I think she's gonna have to lâcher into the mouth here. I think it might just be a little bit out of reach. Oh, just misses her other hand. That's gonna do it for Katie's run, but she does get to finish her time out. She's got about 26 seconds left on the clock onto the kaleidoscope here. You can see that whole thing spins. They've got cones to reach their way across. Now they're gonna spin that kaleidoscope, reaches that cliffhanger, looking for the dismount, peels off onto the big resi mat. She's got 2 seconds on the clock, and that's gonna do it for Katie's run. Great job. We're gonna let her try out this last obstacle. This is our lumberjill climb here. Campbell came up with that name. They have to shimmy that rodeo rope up. There's footholds on the side as well for her. She's just got to get above that block that you see that her head is in line with. She's got to get her head and the rope above. Decides to let go. Great work from Catherine. Awesome job. And we're going to... All right, that's gonna put her in 3rd place overall. And we're gonna move on now to our next runner here. Camera's gotta catch up there for a second. Sometimes there's a little glitchy, but you know, we're making it work over here our first season. And Lucy is on now to step inside. This is a home athlete here at Dexterity, rocking that Dexterity jersey. I really, really like Dexterity's jerseys. I like the white and the black. They look super good. Reaching through those pop and hold party dresses. Jumping over to the first dragon wing. The dragon on the bottom of this board was painted by Gianna, one of the students here at Dexterity. It's very well done. It looks amazing underneath there. Looking for that dismount, great pull off. She's on now to hidden talons, or in this case, hidden claws. There we go. Sliding her way across. She's got to dismount past that black mat. Little swing. Gets past it, no problem. Clean run so far out of Lucy, no retries. Going to out of orbit, our big spinning disc. If I were in this kids division, I think I would just spend my entire time spinning all that disc because it's very fun. Runs across it. Lucy's going now to bite back our T-Rex over here. Our fossils. This is a really cool design. You'll see in later divisions that the mouths actually close on those T-Rexes and they have to pull them open. Lachey's to the first one. She should be able to monkey bar now. Over to the second one. Gets her hands in that second one. She's looking for the dismount here. Lucy's got it. Clean run. Plenty of time left. 2 obstacles on now to the kaleidoscope. Shaking it out. This one is a lot of grip later in the course. Doesn't need to match. Swings all the way through. Now she's got to spin that last kaleidoscope. It is weighted. So it should, yeah, there we go. So it should stay in place a little bit. She's got to get that forward dismount. The thing about kaleidoscope is if you swing too long, it starts sending you side to side. But Lucy is now onto the final obstacle. Lumberjill climb. She has 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Plenty of time. Coach is reminding her to lean back because if she pulls away from that rope, she can have a little bit more control of it. Now she's going to step her feet up. It's a little scary for these girls. You know, they're a little smaller going up high on here. Plus they're exhausted, but she only needs 1 more move up here. She's got to do a big pull and she hooks it in and a full clear from Lucy. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Amazing job. 8 obstacles in. That's going to put her in first place overall for our kids with 2 runners left on the tech course. An incredible run out of Lucy. All right, we've got Lennon up next out of M Lab. Stepping her way across. Oh, steps off to the side a little bit. That is a very weird move going from that quad step. You know, you have to turn a corner there. Hands are okay on that quad step. She steadies herself, goes straight this time, and gets it her second try. Now she is going on to our pop and hold party dresses. You can win one of those in a raffle. You can check our social medias and pop and hold social media as well for more information. She's reaching the front of that Queen of the Dragons dragon board. Any Game of Thrones fans out there, that one's for you guys. Moving on now to hidden talons. It's got to slide these claws across this bar, trying to stay in control. She must land past that black mat on the other side of the bar. Gets it, her first try. Moving on now to out of orbit. She can reach out to that ring in front of her. She's got to go around this spinning disc. Jumps off, no problem for Lennon. On now to bite back. Sue and Stan, our T-Rexes here. Matt always has super fun obstacles. One of the, oh, just a little too far forward. It does drop when they get to this, so they got to brace for that. I was going to say one of my favorite female course designers. Not him being female, of course, but creating female courses. Definitely one of the best. We worked with him at one of our Ninja Film courses at ONA. She gets the throw, her second try. That's why we love our retry system here. She gets it her second time through, and she is moving on now to Kaleidoscope. A minute and a half on the clock. Eyeing up that jump. Now it's going to swing her side to side, but she wants that forward and backwards. Great job changing her swing here, reaching out to that cone. Matches on that first cone. Looking for that second cone, staying up high, making sure her hands don't slip off. She needs a little bit of momentum here to be able to reach without slipping off of that cone. Oh, so close. She's got to spin it a little more. Oh, a little slip. Time is paused while our obstacle is being reset for Lennon. She does get another try here on the Kaleidoscope. Got to steady that swing here. Grabs the top. You know, by this point in the course this is obstacle number 7. You know, their grip's got to be feeling it, and she's already done this obstacle once. So she, you know, she's hurting up there, but she knows what it feels like, so hopefully she can get it this time. Slips off the cone her second try. She gets one more attempt at this obstacle. Come on, Lennon. The crowd's rooting for you to get through. She's got time. She's got 30 seconds to get through this obstacle. She's got to give it her all here. She's already tried it twice. Hopefully she has a little bit left in the tank. You can see hands are slipping off the top of that cone there. She's grasping for her life here. Just a little slip, and that's going to do it for Lennon's run, but way to fight on that obstacle. Great job for Lennon. That's going to put her in second place overall with one runner left to go on this course. Again, you guys can win a pop and hold party dress here. Our second obstacle in this tech course. Scan that QR code or go onto our socials or Pop and Hold socials to get your raffle tickets, and you can win one of these holds for yourself. And we are on now to Quinn, our last kids division runner. She had the fastest time on the speed course, which means she has the advantage of going last. She knows the time she has to beat in order to take that first place spot, so you know she's going to be moving and grooving her way through. She's already on and off of the Queen of Dragons obstacle, moving on to hidden talons. Later divisions will be using talons. She's going to be using lobster claws. Just a little bit safer for our kids and mature kids division. Drops down to that dismount and onto out of orbit. Reaching to that ring, pulls back, runs all the way through that spinning disc. We are on to bite back. Our T-Rex is here. Reaches very far inside. That was a really great use of the, leading out with one hand, pulls back once, and she is already out of there. She's got a very quick time to this point onto the kaleidoscope. Reaches out to the top. She definitely has a lot of grip left if she's able to hold one hand as she swings through. She's got it though. Steadies herself, goes right away to the dismount. 2 minutes left on the clock. She's ahead of Lucy's pace right now. Coach Ryan's telling her to lean back a little bit, trying to scooch her way up on Lumberjill. It's like a lumberjack climb if you've ever seen it, but oh my gosh, she's able to hold on and she's got it. Full clear at 1:47, and that's gonna put her in first place overall, sweeping our speed and our tech course. Lucy in second, Lennon in third, and you're good, Katie in fourth place. All 4 of our kids females are qualifying for finals, so congratulations to the 4 of them. We're gonna do a quick demo on the kaleidoscope for the mature kids. There's just a little bit of a different change for the mature kids. The rules are the same, but we changed up a little bit. And while they're doing that, if you are at home and you want to win one of the party dress holds from Pop and Hold, scan those QR codes. You can get 2 raffle tickets, 6 raffle tickets, and you can get 20 tickets for $40. That's a great deal right there. You do not have to be present here at Dexterity in order to win this. We're going to be drawing after the Elite Wave on Sunday. Make sure that you put your name and your cell phone number in your Venmo comment when you scan and buy those raffle tickets. We love Pop and Hold. They always have the most unique obstacles, and these party dresses are super cool as well. Just another shout out, if you did not know, our Season 1 championships are now a straight to Worlds WNL qualifier. The top 3 girls in every division at our championships will be going straight to Season 11 Worlds. Thank you so much to WNL for their partnership with us and supporting the ladies of Ninja. We're very excited for this. All right, we had a quick demo on our kaleidoscope change, and we are going on now to the first runner of our mature kids division, which is going to be Lagatha. We got our Ninja Works countdown, and Lagatha is off, stepping her way through, stepping inside this course, and she is on now to the Pop and Hold party dresses. Swinging her way through, no problem there. On to Queen of Dragons. Just gonna shimmy her way across the outside here, looking for that dismount. Gets it, no problem. Moving on now to hidden talons or hidden lobster claws. Great work. She's very good at control, making sure those claws don't slide back on her. Gets the dismount onto out of orbit. There are a few changes in our later obstacles for this division, you'll see. Grabs the middle, jumps off, spins a little bit. This is going to be one of our first changes here. The T-Rex mouths of Sue and Stan are now closed. So our mature kids are gonna have to reach inside and open up that T-Rex mouth just like that in order to move forward. They can reach Lachey however they wanna do it, but they do have to open the T-Rex mouth. That is a forced move, and it will drop a little bit on them. She's able to hold on our second one, looking for that dismount, and that's a clear. Moving on to Kaleidoscope. One of the changes here, they have to go to the slots here. Oh, misses that first slot. Time is paused. We're gonna reset. So the mature kids have to do that kaleidoscope move in the first half of this obstacle. Move across 2 cliffhangers. Telling her she cannot turn it. She has to start on that bottom cliffhanger, another forced move here. She's got to make her way across. Great pull strength. This obstacle is so strange in the way that it spins your body in so many different directions. Gets her hands in the slot. The mature kids have a lot harder work on the first half of this obstacle. And then a little bit lighter work in the second half. She just got to control that dismount. She's got it. Great work from Lagatha. On to the final obstacle here, our lumberjill climb. She's got plenty of time. She's got to move that rope. The uncomfortable part about this is that if you try to adjust your hands at all on that rodeo rope, you can't, because if you try to adjust one hand, it'll slip off, but Lagatha gets her rope up and above the top of that lumberjill climb, and that's gonna be a full clear from Lagatha at 2 minutes and 47 seconds. All right, we accidentally gave her an extra point there, so I'm gonna go through and fix that as we get to our next runner.
They're not like big static steps, you have to like kind of bound to it, and she doesn't have quite enough.
And we've got our next runner up. It's gonna be Josephine. We saw her at the Ascend WNA, and now we're super excited that she's here at Dexterity, working her way through the pop and hold gowns. Already over. Great reach out right away on the Queen of Dragons. And she is making her way through. The lobster claws. Great control here. And she's already on to out of orbit. Going right across, using that spin to get herself over to the dismount. And on to bite back, our T-Rex. If you're not careful opening those mouths, they will bite back. Gonna try to reach out again. Great, wow, great. Lachey opens it instead of opening it from the first fossil. She's able to Lachey into it. Great tech. Reaching into that second one, setting her hips back. Gets the dismount. Great work. We're on now to the kaleidoscope. This is a forced move. Again, they do have to start from that bottom cliffhanger. Misses it her first try, but she does get 2 more tries. They're gonna reset it before they count her down. Like I was saying, the mature kids have a harder first half of this obstacle. The kids had a little harder second half of this obstacle. But you know, these are the mature kids. They're super strong, so we're gonna test their grip a little bit while they're turning those cliffhangers. Great pulls up. She's gotta reach a little further, a little further. Oh, doesn't quite get it. This is a very hard obstacle. No matter what angle you put those cliffhangers at, you know, you have to be able to lock off, trust your one arm, lock off on that cliffhanger and reach as far as you can over to the next one in order to spin it. But she gets 1 more try here on the kaleidoscope. She's almost there, she's almost there. She's got to get her hands in those slots now Totally fine. Great job. All right, the hard part's over. This is her last try, so she does need to clear the second half of this obstacle. Get her hands up. She's just got to spin this last cliffhanger move. Oh no, spun a little too far. She's got to be patient now. Oh man, she cannot, oh, they cannot use the blue on that second wheel. Spins it a little too far, and that's gonna do it for Josephine's run here. She showed a lot of grit on that kaleidoscope obstacle. Very good work out of her. That's gonna put her in second place on the tech course. And we've got 3 runners left. Brianna is gonna be our next runner. We've got Brianna, Kirsten, and Allie are our last 3 runners for the mature kids. We love the retry system, but we also, sometimes it hurts us a little bit. We use all of our strength, our time, and our grip on a certain obstacle, having to retry it over and over. We saw a lot of fight out of our last runner, and we are on now to Brianna. We have a Brianna fan in the chat. Great pull back on those pop and hold gowns. Jumping out to the Queen of Dragons. Using the sides of the boards here, trying to, ooh, that was a great bicycle kick, controlling her swing onto hidden talons. This one is hidden lobster claws. Sliding her way across. Great drop down. Moving very smoothly through. We're onto out of orbit. It's kind of like a solar system little planet running across right there. Moving on to bite back with Sue and Stan, the oldest T-Rex fossils that we have found. A little fun fact from Matt there. Gets through first try, no problem there. They have to make sure that they are starting on the bottom cliffhanger here. Great move on the first one. Gets all the way to the edge, reaches as far as she can. Great movement. Goes into that first slot there. Reaches over to the second. Wow, now she's got to control that side-to-side swing. Reaches, tops out on that cone, making sure she's got a good grip on it. She's got to be patient. Grabs the cliffhanger. Great patience there. Pulls back, dismounts. Great job. 1:40 on the clock on our final obstacle here for Brianna. She's climbing that rope up. She's decides to go closer to it, trying to shimmy that rope up. Gets over the top, and a 2-minute and 2-second clear for Brianna. That's gonna put her in first place overall right now. First place on our tech course. Great job with 2 runners left to go. Very good position for her. But now the other 2 know what they have to beat, the time they need to get to the end in order to take those top spots for our mature kids. We've got Kirsten up next. Striding her way across, no problem on that first obstacle. Reaching through our pop and hold party dresses, which you can take one of those home. Now she is monkeying her way across Queen of Dragons. Wow, great dismount from halfway. Ducks out of the way of the board, making sure she doesn't hit her head. Moving on to hidden talons. She is moving through this course. Apparently this is another speed course out here for Kirsten. She is not stopping. Right away to out of orbit. Eyeing up that big rotating disc. I don't think these girls weigh enough, honestly, to get that thing spinning super fast. Just rocking her Steel City Ninja jersey here, getting some chalk. Eyeing up Sue and Stan. making sure these two fossils don't bite her back in the process. Reaches in, pulls down from the first fossil, great shoulder control, goes to the side, goes right away to the dismount. 2 obstacles left between Kirsten and a full course clear. She is on the kaleidoscope. Great pull-up lock-off strength here. She's not even looking tired at all. Very strong on this obstacle. Just got to be patient. Cliffhanger barely even moves for her. Right away to the dismount. Wow. Incredible. She's got 1 obstacle left on our lumberjill climb. She's got to get that rope up and over that top cliffhanger. Gets it over. 1 minute and 44-second clear out of Kirsten. Wow, what a dominant and powerful run here. That's going to put her in first place overall with 1 runner left. A really good spot to be in. Fantastic. That was like the smoothest I think we've seen anybody do that kaleidoscope obstacle so far. I am very impressed. Very, very impressed. Our last runner now is going to be Allie. She knows the time she has to beat if she wants to get that first place overall for our mature kids. And she looks like she's out of the gate. She's going to speed her way through to try to beat Kirsten's time, making her way through the pop and hold party dresses, jumping out to our dragon wings, making her way through. Great bicycle kick dismount. I think I say this at every comp, but I need these kids to teach me how to do a bicycle kick because that is one skill that I very much lack. Nice little lock-offs there, making sure that she stays in control, doesn't slide back to the dismount. Already over 2 out of orbit. She's got to reach over to that ring. Decides to switch hands to line herself up and around the circle. Moving over now to bite back. Swinging on our first fossil here. Reaches out, drops down, hangs on. I thought she was about to swing right through to that next one. 1 backswing on Stan, and she is out of there. She's got to start from the bottom cliffhanger here. Wow, another very strong pull through on this kaleidoscope. Wow. Another very smooth approach. She's got to make sure when she lets go of that back kaleidoscope that it doesn't start turning on her. She catches it, goes right to the dismount. It's going to be close, guys. It's going to be very close for our final here. She's got to get up and over that last cliffhanger. 139 for Allie. That's going to put her in first place on tech, first place on speed, first place overall for Allie. Incredible run. That's going to put Kirsten getting our second, Brianna third, Lagatha, and then Josephine. All 5 of our mature kids, females, are qualifying to finals. Looking over at our kids division, we've got Quinn, Lucy, Lennon, and Catherine as well. They're all going to be qualifying for finals. Huge shout out again to Ninja Works for being our sponsor here. Huge shout out to Matt and Tim and the entire Dexterity Depot crew for having these fun and creative courses. If you guys want to win one of the obstacles here, you can check out our Instagram. You can check out Pop and Hold's Instagram as well. Scan those QR codes, put your raffle tickets in. We will be drawing tickets after the Elite Wave on Sunday. Again, thank you guys for being here. From Jen Sanders and the entire WNA team, I am Megan Budway, and we will be back with you guys at noon for the Masters division. Make sure you guys tune back in. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you.